can watch us at any time of the day, because at any particular time, if you want to watch a particular program, you just type in Sugar City Morning Show on the YouTube page, YouTube search page, and for the date that you want, and it will come up like that, quick, fast, and hurry. Un gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Como siempre, empezamos nuestro programa con una oración, porque hoy es un precioso día, compañeros, un día más. Y tenemos que agradecerle a nuestro Dios, a nuestro Creador, por todo lo que hace por nosotros. Porque al final del día, Él nos da todo. Él nos da un propósito para vivir, un propósito para seguir viviendo, y también le pone un propósito a la vida en su totalidad. Porque si no hubiera Dios, ponte a pensarlo, entonces nuestras creencias no fueran tal de que vamos a resucitar, no fueran tal de que tenemos que hacer bien porque bien nos vendrá en el otro mundo. Porque si no fuera así, entonces todos fuéramos malos, maleantes, hijos de su mamá. Y entonces, ¿qué sucedería? ¿Qué sucedería? ¿Qué sucedería? Bueno, compañeros, vamos a adelantar con nuestra oración. Padre, te estoy dando las gracias hoy por la mañana, por todo. Gracias por la vida, por la salud, las fuerzas. Gracias por tu paciencia y gracias por todos los regalos que me das. Perdóname, Padre, cuando mi fe flaquea. Perdóname, Padre, cuando me siento dueño de mi propio destino. Perdóname, Padre, cuando siento de que no necesito ayuda de nadie, porque soy capaz de poder hacerlo. Perdóname. Sí, quizás tenga esas capacidades, pero Padre, siempre, siempre, siempre necesito de tu ayuda. Te agradezco todo, Padre. Mis familiares, mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amistades, a todos que se unen a esta oración, a este momento, Padre, protégelos, cuídalos, sánalos. Te pido en particular por aquellas personas que están pasando por tiempos difíciles, acaban de perder un ser querido, están todavía dolidos con 1000 preguntas. Confórtalos, Padre. Para los enfermos, para los niños que andan por las calles, los ancianos, por todos nosotros que tenemos una necesidad u otra. Ayúdanos, Padre. Enséñanos a encontrarte a ti aún más y tener más fe en ti, porque la fe da confianza y la fe da esperanza. Y que no perdamos la esperanza simplemente por no tener fe. Padre, te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Good morning. If you just joined us, it's exactly 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. Wow, is it 8? Yes. And this is the general weather forecast for today, the 22nd of November. And if my mom were alive, she would be 92 years old today. Happy birthday, Mom, wherever you may be. The general situation calls for generally fair conditions prevailing over the country of Belize. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny today with only isolated showers, cloudy at times tonight, with a few showers or periods of rain over some coastal areas, decreasing tomorrow morning. The winds from the northeast, east-northeast at 5 to 10 knots. The sea state light chop. Temperatures along the coast, 86 degrees max, 72 degrees low. Inland, 90 degrees high, 66 degrees low. And in the hills, 78 degrees Fahrenheit high and 62 degrees as a low temperature. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for mainly fair weather, but with some isolated showers. The tides. A low tide just occurred about less than half an hour ago at 6:42, 18 minutes before 7. A high tide follows at 23 minutes before 1 o'clock this afternoon, followed by a second low tide at 5:43 this evening, followed by a second high tide at 4 minutes after midnight tomorrow morning. The sun rose this morning at 2 minutes after 6, and the sun sets today at 5:16. The moon will rise this morning at 19 minutes after 9 and will set at 11 minutes before 9. Thank you, Michelle Smith. Buenos días, compañeros. Este es el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy, 22 de noviembre. Y si estás cumpliendo años, te felicito. Muchas personas llevan el nombre Cecilia. Hoy se celebra Santa Cecilia, por eso mi mamá era Celia Cecilia. Hoy cumplirá años. Condiciones buenas están para todo el país de Belice. Es más, no tenemos chubascos, no tenemos lluvias, no tenemos, pero sí tenemos buen tiempo en términos de temperatura. Una mañana preciosa aquí en Orange Rock. Hoy estará bastante soleado, con la posibilidad de chubascos aislados, nublados por momentos hoy por la noche, sí, con algunos chubascos o periodos de lluvia sobre algunas áreas por la costa nada más, y luego disminuyéndose mañana por la mañana. Los vientos del este-noreste de 5 a 10 nudos, el estado del mar ligeramente agitado. Las temperaturas por la costa, una máxima de 86, una mínima de 72. En el interior del país, una máxima de 90 y una mínima de 66. Y por las colinas, compañeros, 78 como una máxima y 62 como una mínima. Se espera que mañana jueves, y sí, mañana ya es jueves, y mañana jueves por la noche tengamos condiciones similares y que tengamos algún chubasquito u otro, pero completamente aislado. Hubo una marea baja hace poco, a las 6:42. Habrá otra marea, una marea alta a las 12:37, es más, 23 minutos antes de la 1. Luego una segunda marea baja hoy a las 5:43 por la tarde, y luego una segunda marea alta a medianoche más 4 minutos. El sol salió hoy, compañeros, a las 6:02 y el sol se oculta hoy a las 5:16. De igual forma, la luna sale a las 9:19 y la luna se oculta hoy por la noche a las 8:49. Muchas gracias, Michelle Smith. Y también tengo que reconocer la labor de las otras personas trabajando en el Med Service. Thank you very much, guys, because I know it's not a one-man show. Thank you very much. Y también tengo que reconocer y agradecerle el trabajo y el esfuerzo de todas las personas que han estado laborando por la noche, algunos arduamente, y estoy hablando de los doctores, las enfermeras, los trabajadores en los hospitales, porque no solo se trata de doctores y enfermeras, se trata de orderlies, se trata de agentes de seguridad, se trata de asistentes, médicos, bueno, todas las personas que laboran en el hospital. Muchas gracias y muy buenos días. También quiero agradecerle y tenemos que agradecerlo, reconocerlo y agradecerlo también a todas las otras personas que han estado laborando por la noche, mientras que nosotros estamos todos amochaditos y tapados en la cama. Ellos están trabajando. Y estamos hablando también de los agentes de migración, de aduana. También estamos hablando de los agentes de seguridad en los trabajadores de la fábrica, los trabajadores, porque aquellas personas que de una forma u otra trabajan por la noche, no te sabré decir que todos son esas personas, pero muy buenos días y muchas gracias por su trabajo. También si estás cumpliendo años o estás celebrando aniversarios, que la pases de maravilla hoy. Te quiero nada más decir que Tacos Fest el 26 de este mes. También el Dance X el 25, el sábado. Y nada más nos faltan 32 días para antes de la Navidad. También les recuerdo de que Home and Garden tiene una promoción especial en pinturas. Le estoy simplemente asistiendo a mi hermana porque es un ofrecimiento excelente, una oferta excelente. Toma ventaja de ello. ¿Quieres pintar tu casa? Tienen buena pintura ahí. ¿Ok? Pinturas Acuario en Home and Garden, justo en el centro. La siguiente semana vamos a informarles de otros eventos. Pero compañeros, si es que quieres pintar tu casa, toma ventaja de esto. Home and Garden en el centro. Y vamos a una pausa, compañeros, cuando son las 7:16. Y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cured ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
In 1988, it was communication. In 2000, it was AIDS. Men make a difference. In 2016, it was hands up for #HIV prevention. Join us as we commemorate World AIDS Day 2017 under the theme, The Right to Health. This year, the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Program, the Ministry of Health, and Digicel invites you to join us as we recognize and honor people and families living with and affected by HIV/AIDS. On Friday, December 1st, join us at the Battlefield Park from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., where there will be the commemoration ceremony, live music, live art displays, games, and much more. There will also be free HIV testing at the designated sites nationwide. World AIDS Day 2017, the right to health. This message is being brought to you through the courtesy of the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Program, Ministry of Health, and Digicel.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every bucket. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better with water than life.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Attention all Digicel prepaid customers. Digicel now has a new way for you to access all the prepaid services that you love. Our new prepaid menu is now your one-stop shop for everything prepaid. Checking your account balances, purchasing your favorite data plan, text bundles, and more just got easier. Accessing this new menu is quick and easy. Just dial *100#. A menu will pop right up on your phone with a list of all the available options. And you can still dial *100 for voice instructions or send a text using our shortcode options. Listen, all options are super easy. Just choose which one works best for you. Because being prepaid is just that simple. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to learn more about our new prepaid menu or visit our website at digicel.bz/menu. Go beyond, only with Digicel.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things, things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche France.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. It is my pleasure to welcome Mr. Robert Checky Usher this morning. Good morning, Checky. How are you?
Good morning, Emmanuel. Thank God, I believe I'm okay. We're here. And on this lovely, beautiful Wednesday morning, a very cool Wednesday morning. Emmanuel, I will ask you if you can do me a kind favor before we start our discussion this morning. I have a death announcement here of my cousin, and they asked me if we can put it through the medium of the Sugar City Morning Show so that the family members can get the message. So I ask you if you can kindly do me that kind favor.
It is with a full heart and tear-filled eyes that the Nicholson and Hernandez family announced the death of Mr. Howard Aaron Nicholson Jr. His presence graced this earth on December 17, 1975, and he was called to his heavenly home on Wednesday, November 15, 2017. He is predeceased by his maternal grandfather, Mr. Gussie Rubio, his paternal grandparents, Miss Ida Lee Codd and Mr. Selvin Nicholson Sr., his father, Howard Nicholson Sr., aunts Lorraine and Daisy Usher, uncles Dennis Usher and Selvin Nicholson Jr. Leave to mourn his passing his common-law wife, Miss Shirla Cocom, his stepsons Sean and Shane Pascasio, his mother, Miss Marcela Hernandez, and his foster parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alburn and Bibiana Hernandez. Also left behind to mourn his death his grandmother, Miss Mina Hernandez, brothers Donovan Clare, Christopher Cove, Hank and Julian Nicholson, sisters Deloney Clark, Keisha Hoffman, Victoria and Sarah Nicholson, uncles Mr. Robert Sanchez, Mr. William Usher, Dexter and Earl Nicholson, aunts Myrtle Leslie, Jamila Harvey, Jennifer Reed, Azalia Usher, and Verna Adolphus, several cousins, nieces, and nephews. Funeral service for the late Mr. Howard Aaron Nicholson Jr. will be held on Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017, at 10 miles Tank Creek Valley Road on Mr. Bunsa Farm. The body will be present for viewing at 1 p.m. and funeral services at 2:30 p.m. Friends and family are called to this death announcement. The Lord is close to the broken heart and save those who are crushed in pain. And that is Psalm 34, verse 8. I'd like to offer my condolences to the family.
Thank you very much, Pa. And talking about that, Pa, we talk about death.
That's your cousin, right?
Yeah, my cousin. It's Howard's son. You remember Howard, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's Howard's son. Yeah, he's my, Howard is my mom's brother, little brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, William, you know William, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Harrier, Highway Harrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but talking about that, Emmanuel, we mentioned briefly about those accidents on the show yesterday morning, but we never really have all the details of it, but the stories are out there, releases already showing us how many vehicles went down on that bridge in the St. Margaret area. That's between Belmopan and Dandriga. I'm not sure if you are familiar with that little bridge in that area there, Emmanuel, but you have a very dangerous curve before you approach that bridge, and that bridge don't have no kind of rails, no kind of sidings.
No, it doesn't. But and the thing is that I'm wondering, why was it so?
Under the same spot, don't you?
Why was it so? I see we're making big advances in road infrastructure and painting roads and putting up lights on some roads, and then this one is left unattended. And the road is in a good condition, mind you.
Yeah, yeah.
The road there on the Hummingbird Highway, I apologize, is a good piece of road.
Very good.
Why is it that that bridge was left unattended, was left that way?
You see, sometime...
In other words, they could have easily... I see that there are some signs, you know?
Yeah.
But perhaps that's not enough.
Sometimes people don't see the signs.
No.
just like sometimes you see one dog on the road and knock down a dog. You know, people come and celebrate.
Something has to be wrong with you not to see the dog, though.
Yeah, but what happened is, Emmanuel, you know, when these projects usually happen, man, the resurfacing of the highway or fix one highway or whatever you call it, usually the bridges are in the project of that entire highway.
I can't understand why this bridge was left in that condition, has been left in that condition for such a long time.
Yes.
After we have heard so much has been done in the south, I cannot begin to understand why this happened. I can recall going down to Dangriga one time, and I don't know if you used to take that Uyayay bridge.
Oh, why? I mean, yeah, about that Uyayay.
What do you mean you never gone through that?
Why? And that one the road never paved it, too?
That was the Uyayay bridge.
That don't know by the police reference.
And if you ask me the reason why you go Uyayay, call it Uyayay, because you literally go Uyayay.
That when you go down, so, no?
Exactly. And that's
I know about the poor man reference.
That is the reason why. I mean, all of a sudden you don't anticipate going down, and this bridge was a narrow bridge. It's no longer there, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as you go down, it's like a bridge that was it a wooden bridge? I don't recall it. Many years since. But anyway, you're coming down and you feel like everything in your stomach is going up. But that's a different story. I'm glad to know that bridge has been replaced, and a number of other ones have been replaced. Why in the world wasn't this one replaced? And why in the world wasn't they put rails or some effort made to advise drivers that this bridge was potentially dangerous?
Or they could have put some strong speed bumps before you reach there, that they have to slow down. Before they reach that, because you see, on that one where they watch on the first picture of the park, one big curve there right there, you know, one big curve, and once you take that curve, the one on the far left, once you take that curve, as you take that curve, that the bridge is there, it could be probably that somebody else be there on the bridge you come, or you there on the bridge and you see one vehicle come fast around the curve.
And the thing is that there's water underneath.
Yes, they got water. You got water, and I think that like 4 persons lost their life right there.
4 people died in 2 separate accidents.
Yes. They say one happened Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we understand that no report never come out from it when it comes from the transport department and the police department.
No report? What do you mean?
When it may happen, when Friday may happen, we understand that no report never come out from it. You know, maybe if a report will come out from it, alert people, you know what, this accident happened here. You know how
is this big due to the new system of reporting that they will only do 2 or 3 times a week, and they must have waited until a certain time when it was due to make the report? If that is the case, then let me tell you something. I think that they had a big responsibility to warn people from the moment one accident happened, and to realize that it's a potentially dangerous situation for other people. So this puts a damper on the whole process.
Yeah, and then, you know, we all knew that weekend pass that highway was going to be very busy. Where were the alerts? When they have, you know, like when they have this agriculture show at Belmopan, and you know that between Belize City and Belmopan, they have so many checkpoints before you reach Belmopan, right?
Yes.
Which is good. And that road, they don't have no lot of bridges and so. So why we never have it on this one? Me and you can answer that. But that's a big question as well.
But the car seems to be smashed.
Yeah, well destroyed.
It's totally destroyed. Our condolences to the families, and this should not have happened. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, this is just an apt reminder that we have to take care on the road. Sometimes, even when we do, somebody else is not taking care, and then we are the victims. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I worry when sometimes somebody says, "No, they tell me, you know, chocar," and it turns out that same person dies in a traffic accident because he or she was hit by another vehicle.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
true.
mean? So it's not only you. You have to be driving because somebody else as well.
Consideration
you
for
have
the
to be
next
careful on the
driver.
road. You have to, and whatever you can do to diminish the impact of other people crashing into you, obviously the first thing is to drive slower. Drive slower and keep away from those because some people like run race,
I know. They don't like keep the distance. They like run race.
Some people like run race.
And I say, I'm going to beat you to that bridge. I'm going to beat him to that bridge. And then they write this song and see which one and then I give up. Then watch movie. You know? But, Emmanuel, I understand that 3 of the persons that passed away are family members as well.
You mean they're related?
Yeah, they're related.
Yes.
They're related. Imagine 3 persons in your family at one bang.
Well, tell you what, I think that the Ministry of Works or whoever is in charge of that has a lot of explanation to do.
Right.
Because I think that it is time for them to get off their derrieres and put up signs warning people that these are dangerous bridges.
Yeah.
You can't take us for granted anymore, gentlemen. We cannot take, and this not only applies to that bridge, but also potentially dangerous situations in other areas.
Yeah, they have one, leave it.
Past, we not got no money for fix the bridge. Past, no, but you're getting your damn salary every week.
Yes.
You work or no work, you get your salary. Huh?
At least get some signs.
Just get some signs, man.
That don't know lot of money. Remember they have one before we reach Grigato, Emmanuel, with a one-way bridge.
It's been a while I don't go to Dangriga driving.
Well, that bridge they there from the 60s. They got one where got some shoulders, I think must be about 3 feet high. When you pass through that, you almost scrape. I tell my friend, I don't know how the buses then pass through here. But that one-way bridge, not even bicycle go pass up there when a vehicle they pass. But they don't have a sign that say, alert or be careful, one-way bridge ahead, 100 yards ahead or whatever.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, so, like you said, the people...
Exactly my point. And look at that vehicle, man. Look at how smashed up it is. One of them, and then the other one landed up all the way up in the river. And then, I don't know.
I hear one of the family members in the talk and he say, have nothing to do with alcohol, because he said, then brother, they don't drink. Yeah, and then somebody put one post and say that drivers have to be more careful on the road, and somebody find in the department too, but I really want to call nobody name on that. That we need to be, that drivers need to be more careful on the highway.
Drivers obviously need to be more careful, but
you have to put the two together.
We know. Let me just quickly. I think I heard something on the news that went to the effect that he was on the phone when it happened.
On the phone.
Yes.
And that's supposed to be the driver, no?
The driver was on the phone when this happened. Now let me go back a little bit. It has happened, and it has happened so much that in other countries that we have accidents when people are on the phone. So much so that it has become illegal for people to be on the telephone when you are driving. Actually, if you are caught with a telephone in your hand and driving with the other, in many countries, you're charged.
Yeah, big charge though.
You're charged.
Yeah.
So they advise you, let the phone ring and ring, or pull to one side, answer your telephone, and then get back on the road.
Accidents happen in a split second.
But it says, he was guiding Glenn. Lyndall Sanchez is the mother, saying he was guiding Glenn along the way. But at the same time, his dad called him, wanted to know how far they were. So Courtney asked him, is it Ramos's dad? He says, yes, Ramos's dad called him. So he was talking to his dad, and right there, everything went haywire. Everything. That's when my son, conscious he was in danger, and my son yelled for him. He says, Ramos, and that's it. That was too late. That was the end of him. He was on the phone. It could be that he was not paying attention to the road, and he was answering his father. Well, let the phone ring.
If it's important, they'll reach you.
Let the phone ring. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Send a message. Pull it one side, send a message. I am on the road, cannot talk. Or ask somebody to send a message for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or ask somebody else to answer it. But when you are on the road, I think that this is an issue. This is an issue that will come out of this accident. Being on the telephone when you are on the road, on the highways. Okay? At first it was seat belts. Then now it has to be use of telephone. Because you see people on the road, like, you know, bragging two little fingers on the steering wheel, and the telephone dropped in between the neck and so forth. And then even some people chatting on the phone.
I'm gonna FaceTime.
Okay, with the kid on the side, they don't realize how potentially dangerous that is.
What conversation can distract you of your driving, you know, Emmanuel?
Especially when they're giving you juicy news. No, serious. Especially when they're giving you juicy news.
A big juicy one.
A big juicy fat chisme. That's it.
You want to hear more?
You want to hear, aha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth. But the point is that nobody is there when you are on the road by yourself to charge you or to knock your hand when you're on the phone. It has to be a decision that you make. Not me, not Chucky, not the police. It's you have to make the decision. That if you're on the road, and you have people calling you and calling you and calling you and calling, let the call. Pull to one side, let them call. Pull to one side, stop. But don't take chances, because you cannot be concentrating on the road and answering that phone call as well.
Yeah.
Believe me, some people may be able to do it, but a lot of people cannot do it.
And if they're in our area, where they can't stop, but at night time I look dark, well, just make the phone ring, no pull off on the road, now you're not going to answer the call. Because it will probably be dangerous, or if the highway was so strong and busy, you just keep on driving and make that phone ring. If somebody call you back and they say, man, let me try with you, why you never answer your phone? And if they get back with you because you never want to answer the phone to protect your life, well, so be it. Right? So be it.
No, that doesn't mean that you cannot use the phone when driving. Yes, you can use the phone if it is on a pedestal or on a stand or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where
hands-free as well, right?
Hands-free. But for you to, the point is that you should not, that you should always have two hands on the steering wheel. Okay? And if you have a phone in your left hand or your right hand, whatever, then you're putting yourself in danger because you don't have full control of that steering wheel. I also believe that you are distracted. You are distracted. So let's think about that, compañeros. My friends, let's think about that. You know what I mean? There was a time when, and I'm afraid nor ashamed to tell you this, but there was a time when I used to tear that road. 100 miles an hour was too slow.
We used to do 40 minutes?
100 miles per hour was a little bit too slow for me.
So you used to do like 40 minutes for the city?
I did that in a Camaro Z28 in 28 minutes.
Emergency.
Fun.
But right now you realize that...
Of course, I would never do that again.
40?
I would never do that
But the
again.
Camaro they moved up,
Please don't remind me.
Yeah. You see, like, I see some part of LA that when I go right there, so some of my friends, they don't answer their phone. They don't answer the phone because they're disciplined by the law. They catch you the talk on the phone. Some parts of California, I don't know if that's the whole place, but some parts of California, they catch you the talk on the phone, they pull you up on the side, and they're not 10-05, say 5 blues.
Merida, Cancun.
Right at Chetumal, too.
Chetumal. You can't talk on the telephone and the drive. But here we seem to be take too many liberties. And I do believe that the basic problem with us is that our judicial system, the people who have been vested with the job of making sure these things don't happen, are taking the job too loose, too lightly, and they don't do their job. That man, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
We need to tighten
You know
up.
what I mean?
Yeah, we need to tighten up.
Can I rough up my belly that?
Yeah.
That's how I do. That's how I this. And my family that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have to tighten
And then
up.
at the same time, we like to take advantage of our own families and friends, because you know that your cousin, who are the transport officer, is not going to do you anything, or at least you think he's not going to do you anything, and then you go like, I'm a cousin that man, he don't do me nothing, make a pass that, I'm not bother with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
You put pressure on that relative.
That is true.
So let's be considerate. You know what I mean? Very simple.
Yeah, well, like you say, our prayers goes out to the family members and close friends. You know, that's as much as we can do, Emmanuel. You see, like this one at Belize City, we're running to one lady vehicle, knock into one lady vehicle, knock one next vehicle, one man they wash. And if a lamppost over there, by that vegetable shop, maybe must see me kill people in the vegetable shop again. That what kind of driving that past Central American Boulevard? You are knock one vehicle get mash up so bad, you roll and knock one next one and knock into a post. That what kind of speed them man they doing at the city? That what kind of speed that?
Well, Channel 7 says he went crazy.
Man.
Well, I'm glad to see that some of the potentially dangerous situations with the buses, I'm sorry, here in Orange Walk, the practice of those practices have been stopped by the Transport Department. And I'm referring to stopping of the buses by the Gala Lounge and by the police station. They no longer stop.
Oh, they not stop there again?
No. As far as I can see, they no longer stop there.
Well, that's good news.
They stop by Alpuche, further down the hill. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I think that you realize that it was an accident waiting to happen in that area. I also know that there are certain other areas that need quick attention. Quick attention. You know what I mean? This Ultra Banker Road right here, if you were to just be there at night and you hear and see the kind of driving some people do at 9, 10 at night, I mean, we're talking 50, 60 miles per hour.
Town limits.
Within town limits. They just go like, boom! And you go like, we're going there. We're going on there. You know what I mean? Especially motorcycles. I don't know. But has it gotten to a point now where they're just they just don't care because they know that nobody's going to tell them anything, and that the transport department is not going to follow up on them and just go like, you can crash soon. We don't want to follow him.
Watch out, you're not going far.
You're not going far. All right?
Yeah. We got to be conscious.
We have to, man.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes away, Pa.
Yes, it's 10 minutes away. And we will be taking a break, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be back with you right after these messages. Let's take a break.
El manejo integrado de plagas como parte de un enfoque sustentable en producción utiliza diferentes estrategias de control, favoreciendo el desarrollo y evitando un daño económico. La caña de azúcar es afectada por diversas plagas como los roedores, picudo, gusano barenador y la mosca pinta, siendo esta la más perjudicial. Actualmente en Belice se encuentran 2 especies, Aeñolamia varia y Aeñolamia albofasciata. La mosca pinta posee un ciclo de vida incompleto: huevo, ninfa y adulto. Las hembras pueden depositar entre 200 a 300 huevecillos dependiendo de la especie. Su duración de vida es de 10 a 12 días. Bajo condiciones ambientales favorables, humedad y temperatura, son condiciones ideales para la mosca pinta. La plaga causa daño significativo al follaje de la planta, disminuyendo el rendimiento. Los huevecillos depositados entre octubre y noviembre son diapáusicos y brotarán en el invierno del siguiente año. Los primeros brotes de ninfas inician con las primeras lluvias. Al emerger, la ninfa encuentra plantas hospederas y permanece en la base de los tallos hasta su etapa de adulto. Durante el invierno, eclosionan hasta 3 generaciones, dependiendo del clima. Una mosca pinta adulta se aparea a las pocas horas de haber emergido y a los 2 a 3 días después ya está capacitada para ovipositar. Muestreo de suelo en campo y posterior análisis en laboratorio para detectar cantidad de huevecillos fértiles presente. Resultados indicarán los pasos a seguir. Inmediatamente después de la cosecha, se da manejo a los residuos para facilitar el uso de la rastra fitosanitaria. El pase adecuado y oportuno de la rastra fitosanitaria reduciría la población de huevos porque los expone al sol para que se deshidraten y a los depredadores. Los huevecillos se encuentran hasta en una profundidad de 6 centímetros de la superficie del suelo. El aporque tiene como objetivo enterrar los huevecillos de la mosca pinta para que al tratar de salir de la superficie se mueran por asfixia. Esta labor reduce la población de huevecillos. Recuerde que su cañal debe estar libre de malezas, incluyendo las guardarrayas o bordes que sirven de hospederos para la mosca pinta. Es muy importante empezar el monitoreo desde el comienzo de las primeras lluvias. El monitoreo temprano de ninfas es clave para poder actuar a tiempo y no permitir que las poblaciones se salgan fuera de control. El monitoreo de adultos se realiza con trampas amarillas o verdes para detectar las poblaciones de adultos a tiempo y tomar las decisiones de control necesarias. Los resultados del monitoreo indican la acción a proceder, sea control biológico, etológico o, en última instancia, insecticida. El control biológico con el hongo Metarhizium sp debe ser aplicado en poblaciones después de los resultados del monitoreo. Estimado cañero, para no perder su producción, hay que estar alerta con la plaga. Póngase al día y tome las medidas necesarias. Para mayor información, contáctese con CIRDI.
Attention all Digicel prepaid customers. Digicel now has a new way for you to access all the prepaid services that you love. Our new prepaid menu is now your one-stop shop for everything prepaid. Checking your account balances, purchasing your favorite data plan, text bundles, and more just got easier. Accessing this new menu is quick and easy. Just dial *100#. A menu will pop right up on your phone with a list of all the available options. And you can still dial *100 for voice instructions or send a text using our shortcode options. Listen, all options are super easy. Just choose which one works best for you. Because being prepaid is just that simple. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to learn more about your new prepaid menu or visit our website at digicel.bz/menu. Go beyond, only with Digicel.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things, things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chatham Mall. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Son exactamente las 8 de la mañana. Here's hoping that your day is turning out just beautiful this morning. As beautiful a morning as we have here in Orange Walk. And I'm sure if I were in San Pedro or Kikok or one of those keys with a light easterly breeze blowing and a little chill coming down from the north, I mean, it would be just a fantastic, make for a fantastic day. But nonetheless, here we are, and we make the most out of it. And believe me, that there will come a time when I will be able to go sprawl out in the Keys, and I will be saying, well, this is what I've been waiting for all the while.
Alguien te mandó un text, no personal, pero pertaining to what we are discussing when it comes to the traffic.
Todos lo hablan del accidente de tráfico lo está causando el celular. Es cierto, porque estamos muy poniéndole mucha importancia al bendito teléfono. Una de las cosas que yo no logro entender, y aquí le estoy mandando mensaje a cierta gente. Estás caminando en la calle, tienes puestos los audífonos en los oídos. No escuchas si alguien te está hablando, no escuchas si alguien te está pitando, no escuchas absolutamente nada. Tú en tu mente dirás, yo estoy en mi propio mundo, a mí nadie me debe de llamar, nadie me debe de estar llamando la atención. Pero no te das cuenta de que es una situación potencialmente peligrosa. Peligrosa, ¿ok? Lo que sucede, compañeros, es que muchas veces también veo a personas en sus bicicletas con audífonos, earphones puestos. ¿Qué sucede? Si alguien te estuviera pitando que estás en el camino o avisándote de que hay un peligro, tú no puedes saber nada. Así que, por favor, dejen esas prácticas.
Sometimes the loud boom box there in the vehicle too. You not hear if somebody the loud system when I got in the vehicle. You not hear if somebody blow you or somebody tell you, hey,
Well, at least that's bad. Yeah. But it's not as bad as when you have these earphones in your ear, stuck in your ear. I can't believe. I'm sorry, but where is the common sense? Very simple put. ¿Dónde está el sentido común? No lo entiendo, compañeros. Debes de estar al tanto de lo que está sucediendo en tu alrededor. Y debes de estar pendiente de que si algo sucede, tú puedes reaccionar. ¿Okay? Muchas veces te suceden las cosas, pero yo no sabía qué hacer porque no estás al día de lo que está sucediendo a tu alrededor. No estás al tanto, estás en un mundo completamente, no sé, distinto y aparte, pero hay que concentrar en lo que yo camino la carretera cuando yo me estoy yendo a mi casa o yendo al centro. Me encanta caminar, tengo que caminar por la herida que tengo en mi espalda, pero me doy cuenta como ciertas personas, tengo el ojo abierto y veo como ciertas personas toman ciertas libertades que no deben de estar tomando. Pero me estarán mentando todo porque me estarán diciendo, y esto, Manuel, esto, Manuel, el otro, ¿quién soy yo para hablar? Pero es simplemente, compañeros, una sugerencia por nuestro bienestar. No solo el mío, no solo el tuyo, pero por todos.
Yeah.
¿Ya me entiendes?
That's right, Emmanuel, that's so right.
Toma tiempo aparte para hacerlo. Si te enojaste, tu problema.
Yeah. Yeah, then the vehicle, you feel like you control the vehicle, but the vehicle control you. You just to try conduct the vehicle, but when they're ready for run on the side, so a tie rod bus or something, you can't control them there. Or ready to stop by the stoplight and it goes so fast like what someone they do. They try run when they see the yellow light, and when the red light reaches, they have to hurry brakes, and so suppose they knock up on brakes. But the practice has to change. We need to tighten up, folks. We need to tighten up. Right here this morning, I received some good news from BTL yesterday concerning the Tacos Festival, no? This Sunday at the Tacos Festival, I'd like to tell everyone that only at the Tacos Fest this week, Digicel will be having double up. Yeah, so they will be having double up at the Tacos Fest, and also they will be doing trading a phone, trade in. If you have a phone and it's not working too well and you want to trade in your phone, there is two options, two different deals. They have the Logic B 3G. If you trade in your phone, you can get that phone for only $20. And it's a brand new phone. And if you want to purchase that phone without trading, then it will cost you $49. There's also the next one, which is a Lenovo A1000. If you trade in, you can get that phone for only $59. And if you purchase it, you can buy it for $89. When it comes to data and SIM card, I need to reconfirm that, and then as soon as we got that, then we will bring that over to our audience, and they will have double up all day only at the Tacos Fest.
I'd like to also mention again that, and this is just public announcement. I mean, Home and Garden is having and this is because it's my sister I'm saying it. Is having a special promotion on all paints, house paints, for this week. 20% off. Wow. So take advantage of it, ladies and gentlemen. All the Pintura, Aquario, Cover Master, and Aqua Cover. What was $36 is now $28. Wow. What was $65 is now $49. So
they sell BH paint,
they sell, but those are not on this they are not on.
I'm just asking because I know BH have very good paints.
Yes, but those are not on promotion.
Okay.
Okay.
But they have them.
They have them. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes. And when it comes to water paints for cement, 20% discount. Ayer yo estuve un rato ahí. Yo vi cómo la gente está tomando ventaja del ofrecimiento, de la oferta. Y yo veo cómo la gente se está llevando por cubetas, se está llevando la pintura, quiero quiero el otro. Y le dije a mi hermana, está muy bien lo que estás haciendo, ¿sabes? Porque hay que darle la oportunidad a la gente, darles un buen precio en la pintura para que lo puedan comprar. Así que, compañeros, quieren pintar su casa, vayan al centro Home and Garden Delights con Ena Martínez. Ahí van a ver dónde está el RF&G Insurance. Ahí vas a conseguir buen precio en tu pintura y los colores que otros lugares no tienen y que y si es que lo tienen, te van a cobrar mucho más de lo que estás pagando en otros lugares. Así que y es pintura de gran duración. Hay pintura de 3 años, hay pintura que te dura 10 años, que no agarra mojo, que brilla. Esa es la pintura que está en el ofrecimiento de 49, pero si quieres una pintura más económica, que digamos te gusta pintar cada 2 años así, ahí está la pintura Aqua Cover y está $28 nada más, $28.80, algo a eso. Toda ventaja de eso, buena pintura, no se descascarea, no te blanquea, no pierde color, buena pintura. Home and Garden.
So we can say Home and Garden, the light have that beautiful paint for you. Come on, paint up your place with 20% only from Home and Garden, the light. They have, what the colors they have? You come in with color. They have
pink and white and green and blue and
Home and Garden Delights. 20% off. Tell Anna we're good for one. Yeah, but the Tacos Fest promises to be very interesting. We have closed the application for tacos vendors because we already have 20 tacos vendors, so we don't really want to put any more on it. We'll be having a kids corner as well, where the kids will get the opportunity to win some great prizes.
And the 20 people who have applied are people who you know are good tacos vendors.
Right. You know, and then
tell them that I'll be doing the rounds like every year.
Yeah, and then we have the stove from Quartz, a brand new stove that Quartz will be given for the best tasting tacos. Then we have some blenders and cookers and different things for consolation prizes. We have the trip to San Pedro by Tropicare as well, and other prizes. So 20 tacos vendors will be at the Tacos Fest. You know, last year we had more, but we never really want to go more than 20. We want to give everybody the chance, the opportunity to sell all their tacos. You know, so that's a lot of tacos.
Remember one thing: if you're selling tacos, for the first portion of the morning between 7 and 8:30, take your tortillas.
Yeah,
because tortillas doesn't get there until about 9. Am I not right?
That's right. So carry out tortilla for the first part, right? But I believe it's going to be good. Emmanuel is going to be great, and we want to invite everybody to come on down. We'll be having fun for the kids as well. So it's going to be an entire day of fun, and also, you know, people like double up, and they just sell and they get double up. So if you have a phone and the phone not work so good, and you want to trade in it, you can get a brand new phone for only $20, right? And then they have the next one that you can get it for $59. But if you don't have a phone that you want to trade in, and you want just buy one, you can get it for $49 for a new phone, and also the next one for $89, fully loaded. We will be telling you about what you come with, if you come with SIM card or how you come, because you don't really know exactly what all they come with, right? Okay, let's see right here. Okay, all right, so we will take a little break in a very short while. I want to see, okay, they are seeing us live in San Ignacio.
Okay.
119, 111. So I want to say good morning to Venice. She's like my sister.
Okay.
She lives
well,
in
tell them to spread the word.
Yes.
Ask them, please, to spread the word, because we will be giving out free tickets for the grand raffle. Okay, the Cayo district, somebody in Cayo district will win a stove.
Yeah,
it might be.
Put the stove on the screen.
It might be.
Put the stove on the screen for make the people for Cayo.
It might be that if you're from Belmopan, there might be another one only for that area. But it's a 6-hole stove.
Brand new.
Okay, brand new. And 10 of these. Not 1, not 2, not 3. And let me just make it a point. Not 4 either, not 5, but 5 and 5, 10 stoves will be raffled, and will be, yes, on the 15th of December. And believe me that some 10 people will be lucky people, will be lucky men.
Yeah, so spread the word. Call your family, Venice, call a friend there and tell them that we are on 119 111. That's in San Ignacio, Emmanuel. We are live on 119 111. So, you know, my sister that is there in San Ignacio, Emmanuel, her birthday will be on the same day when they are stove a raffle. Her birthday will be on the 15th of December. And she's getting married on the 16th. Anniversary. Married again for a second time to the same husband, which is good. So you can get the opportunity. 302-2170 will be the number for you to call to get the chance, enter to win one of 10 Mabe stove. All right? I want to come for the Tacos Festival, man. That is Sunday. Try make it up to Orange Walk. Got family here too. So we'll take a short break, and after this we'll be joined by Mr. Ruben Campos, RC1, right here on the morning show today. So let's take that break.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, bud. The bigger, better network. Digicel.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FEMA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms. Another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Get serious. Get buff.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous, or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The Philip Colton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Colton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Hallover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros, al Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy tenemos el gran gusto de contar con la presencia del señor Rubén Campos, que no es ningún extraño a este recinto, a este escenario, y a quien siempre le apreciamos su presencia. Muy buenos días, Rubén. Good morning and welcome.
Morning, my brother.
Good, as always, RC1. How you do?
Well, I'm doing great. Praise the Lord. Amen.
You me punta what?
Huh?
You me punta?
Well, you want to start off my cassette? Huh? It looked like the music still there in you know?
Yeah,
It was a long weekend, and so you had a lot of time to really get them into the music.
Yeah.
And celebrate with Garifuna brothers and sisters. You know, it was an exciting, fruitful weekend. So, we have another day today. So
Yeah.
But the time is drawing near for the municipal elections, Ruben. And this is coming up within, say, we only have the 2 weeks.
3 months plus.
The 2 weeks in November, December, January.
3 months
I'm
plus.
sorry, December, January, February, and then the elections are upon us on the 6th of March.
The first Wednesday,
7th.
The first Wednesday
7th,
in
whatever.
March 2018 is the determined day. That's already determined, not okay. But let me just say that first of all, good morning to both of you and to all our TV and radio listeners, wherever you may be. Yes, the Orange Walk UDP team has been very mobile, very visible, and kind of very creative in their own way, you know. The candidates, of course, are for Mayor Philip de la Fuente, and his team, the UDP 7 team, consists of Derek Sambola. You all know him. He's behind that tractor
Sam.
every day. He's a working man. The mayor is a working man. And then you got Armando, better known as Chile Osher, works at BSI, another working person. Then you have Yara Cal, you know, the daughter of Maitos, that Maitos Panares, the best Panares in town.
Plug.
You know, she's a teacher at
But
Orange Walk Technical High School. So she's another worker.
She impressed me. She is a hard-working woman.
Yeah, and then we have a Jesha Cantun, also, you know, another young, dynamic lady, very, very much into technical stuff and really a worker. You all know her grandfather, Mr. Duran, former principal of Orange Walk Technical High School. We have Evan Williams, the young, dynamic IT person. He's very into computers, phones, and things like that. And every time I see him working there, he reminds me of Rahim.
Yeah.
You know, Rahim always they work with these things, so he could appreciate things like that, and he's a really great guy.
RC going there.
And then we got one more.
Yeah,
If you
all
don't
right.
mind, we got Jose Cocom. He also works at BSI, you know, a hard-working person with this kind of engineer mentality. So you can see that the UDP 7 team is a team of working personalities, a working team. And like I mentioned the last time, when Philip were passing by the municipality here, where the workers are working, you know, the town council, one of them boy wave and say, Mayor. And then I was looking for Kevin, but no, they were saying Mayor to Philip, you know, saying, look, we welcome you back. I mean, you work like we, and with your working team, we look forward to seeing you. And I'm pretty sure that was a risky statement, but that is how they feel towards the UDP 7 team. And, you know, they're a great group of people, which we offer our full support. And we ask the people of Orange Walk Town to start to put that mind in gear, that we need to have a working team in our municipality here in Orange Walk, and the UDP 7 team is that team.
Yeah, when you talk about Evan and you refer to him and you say it reminds you of Rahim, but he also reminds me of chap little friend that used to go over by the radio and do all the computer works for us. I think he resided one time in Trial Farm, but I think he went to Central Farm.
Yes.
I don't know if you know who I'm referring to.
Yes, but like
you
like
remember,
said,
right?
time flies.
Yeah.
Time flies.
He was versed as well.
Yes.
But
very
no,
much so.
But now RC1, we are talking about the candidates right here in Orange Walk. Like Emmanuel said, we have 3 months plus for the municipal election. What's their plans and how are they doing when it comes to meeting the people and make sure they have everything in gear to meet these municipal elections?
Very good question, Jackie. And the natural response is to tell you this. Since they were nominated officially as the UDP candidates, they hit the streets running. I believe they're almost finished with Orange Walk East. They've been visiting their street by street, house to house, and they have already started having organizational meetings in Central. I know of Philip, the mayoral candidate, and other candidates have been meeting with a group of workers, a working team from Otrobenke. So they have been really mobilizing in the houses, talking to people, listening to people, and setting forth their plan for development, engaging the people to work along with the municipality to have a much more vibrant, economically driven, focused municipality now. In the past, we've been talking about streets and drains, but this team has the vision of going beyond streets and drains to look at bringing tourism to Orange Walk, bringing economic growth to Orange Walk district, and that includes the involvement of the rural community. Orange Walk district is very dynamic in its composition of talents and work, and the municipality also wants to engage, bringing everybody together so that we have a brighter Sugar City. And one of the plans that is happening, again with the permission of the management of Norte Vision, we look forward to being a couple times on bringing the team here a couple times before the end of the year. We look forward to having them going to Otrobenke. I believe this coming weekend on Saturday, they'll be having a UDP barbecue sale on Otrobenke, right there by Brother Burns parking lot there in front of Brother Gentle. And they do their only fundraising. They do their meet and greet with different people of the Orange Walk East, Orange Walk Central, Orange Walk North, because these are the formation of the voters that form that list that votes on election day. So we have a dynamic UDP team that are committed to work along with the people, and that is what the people are looking. And this team is not looking whether you're red or blue. This team has a vision. Look, this is Orange Walk. This is Sugar City. When you have your programs, it's okay, when you talk, man, when you talk about Orange Walk, so they are not focused into red or blue. They are focusing on how can we work together as a new town council with the people of Orange Walk to uplift everybody. Because, I mean, this seesaw going back and forth and not focusing really on the need of the people, putting us back. I have been informed that our mayoral candidate, Philip, has also been in contact with the government to see what, when he becomes mayor, and his team, the whole 7, how this municipality, new municipality, can negotiate with central government to get more funds, more program, more development, to create more jobs in Orange Walk and include people. So they're really people focused, and they have been doing an excellent job. And I want to big up the UDP 7 team here, and I want to ask the people of Orange Walk to give them that support and to give them that vote on election day.
They were officially endorsed by the Honorable Prime Minister Dean Oliver Barrow on September 1st, right here in Orange Walk Town.
Yes, that is correct.
At the Banquitas area. September to March, do you believe that the candidates have enough time to reach out to the town and to reach out to the voters?
Well, that is part of the campaign, Jackie and Emmanuel. Part of the campaign is to go house to house and to meet people. But more than that is to reach out to the new generation, the young people. The young people are very much versed with the social media. They are versed with music. They are versed with a lot of talents. And they are reaching out in this short period of time to whoever and wherever the time allows. So they are going to be hitting and continue hitting the road, going to the houses, shaking hands, asking for that vote until the polls close.
Asking for that vote, I see you are a very experienced man when it comes to politics. We have the set of UDPs that will not change. We have the set of PUP that will not change. So you have your base. How do you attack the persons that are in the middle not deciding if I will go this way or if I will go that way or if I will vote any at all?
Well, I think that they have become minimal in modern time, Chucky. It's not like before, because people in a community, and if you read the little messages on the social media, the comments, people are saying, look, we want to move out of this system and work into a new system. And what this UDP team is bringing and talking to the people, look, I'm talking to you, Emmanuel, the citizen of Orange Walk. I'm talking to you, Chucky, the citizen of Orange Walk, to give us your vote because we intend to work together. So the campaign strategy is one to reach out to everybody. It's not about classifying people. We are all Orange Walkenia citizens. We are all Belizeans, and people naturally have a tendency to look forward where they can see development, where they can see growth, where they can see vision. And not only that, when you look at what the central government has done lately with the Raspberry program for the young people, a historic occasion, the young generation coming to vote, say, look, I want to be a part of this new technological and scientific mission and vision, and it's being done by the UDP. So by this catering to this young generation, they are in their minds, they say, look, if we vote for the UDP 7 for this election, and their parents say, look, my son, my daughter has an opportunity now because a window has been opened through technology and science and their training in accountability and management and transparency, that the way to go is for the UDP team, and that is because they are focusing and looking at the possibilities of the future. So, like you said, the fence sitters and so will always be there, but I think people are becoming much more aware these days, and they're focusing, look, this is where I am today. Where would we like to be tomorrow? And when they see the growth, the infrastructure development of the government, the tourism development of this nation, the catering of scientific openings and ways of and avenues for the young generation, they can see that there is a political party in the UDP and the UDP government that is reaching out to the entire nation on what we call a collective manner. Now, this is what gives the people that opportunity to say, that is the team I want to vote for.
How do we answer to this text that comes right here, RC? It said, I am sorry, my family feel abandoned by our party. Same old people get help, we might go vote because we are the people who help and we get pushed aside.
Well, you know, we appreciate everybody's effort. You know, we appreciate everybody's effort. And when you're in a family, you make every effort to reach out to the family. For example, we have the subsidies, the educational subsidies going across the board. The government did not say PUDP. Many people are being assisted with the school subsidies. People are being helped in many other ways, in health care and whatnot. But what do we say to these people is that you laid a foundation for a development, and it's because of your efforts that the community, the nation as a whole, is growing. Is but by your support to the UDP that we can talk about these Raspberry projects for the young people. So a window is being opened for the children. In life, all of us make sacrifices. I make sacrifice for my children. You do sacrifice for your children. Emmanuel, you make sacrifice for your family and neighbors and everybody else. So that, but we look at the future and the vision. And when you compare both parties, one will talk about discrimination, one will talk about negativity, and the other one is showing you the productivity of moving forward. And we can reorganize, we can re-strategize, because we must reach out to every member of our UDP family.
I know that
May I interject?
these questions are related to what is happening, and the questions go to you because you are the guest on the show right now. I know you can't answer everything, but you have an explanation. Somebody said, what happened about Chantel and Gomez?
Well, they were given the opportunity. They were asked. I mean, a lot of times we would want you to continue, and they decided that they have a different way for their future. As you know, Chantel is now attending, I believe, the University of Belize in Belmopan, seeking educational upliftment and growth and going for her future. And that was a personal decision on her. She was asked to participate. Both candidates were asked, and they kindly, humbly thanked everybody and said, look, we would like to do something else, but we would be supporting our UDP 7 team. And that is the truth that happened out there.
Okay.
That's how we realized.
Question. We have, I have a question to you. How well do you, Ruben Campos, think that the United Democratic Party is going to do in the municipal elections on a countrywide basis?
There is no doubt in my mind, Emmanuel and Shakir, that the UDP is going to sweep this country like never before because of the development that has been happening, the transparency that is there, the dynamic leadership of the Right Honorable Dean Barrow that has been moving forward.
It's going to be a clean sweep all the way from the
north
to the south?
Absolutely. You see, there are people who like to look at yesterday. Yesterday is gone. There's nothing we can do about that. Today is what we build for tomorrow. And people say, oh, Orange Walk is going to be the battleground. All municipalities are going to be a battleground. But at the end of the day is winning that war. And we can see that the people in Orange Walk want to be winning to get things that are happening in other municipalities. And they realize this by voting for a UDP 7 team, they will be able to get much more for Orange Walk as a whole.
Let's get this call. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning, Chaki, Ruben.
Morning, sir, morning.
Just calling that we as UDP, we should be more united, estar más unidos, porque estas elecciones debemos de ganarlos. Y mostrarle a esa gente que los UDP somos más. Y no olvidar que los políticos no se olviden de quién los puso ahí para que sí sigamos adelante.
Gracias por esa llamada. Sí, claro que sí. Sí, claro que sí. Estoy de acuerdo con usted, señor, de que el UDP está trabajando. Y sí, la nueva dirección es de que cuando elegimos a nuestros representantes y elegimos a nuestros concilios aldeanos, nuestros miembros de la municipalidad, en todas las elecciones, es el compromiso entre ese candidato relatar con los votantes para tener constantemente esta comunicación y tener diálogo. Hay veces que nos desviamos, hay que aceptar la verdad y verlo claro como es. Pero lo bueno es de que la gente nos dice, mira, hay que ir a atender a la gente mucho más, hay que ver a la gente mucho más. Y tenemos esa obligación de decirle al elegido, mira, esto fue tu compromiso, esto fue la razón por qué votamos por ti y esperamos que vayas a tener consultas mayormente con la gente para seguir trabajando constantemente. Así que agradezco mucho ese punto y tenemos que ir en ese camino donde menciona usted, siempre unidos y en comunicación con la gente que eligió a las personas allá.
It's 22 minutes away from 9. RC1 will take a break and we'll come back. I will ask you to stay on because when we come back, we will wrap up this political discussion and then we'll be giving away some tickets for someone to enter the chance to win one of 10 Marbe stove. And this is by German Vegan Sons Imports Limited. And somebody tell me, stop San Ignacio. It says it's a twin tongue of Santa Elena and San Ignacio.
Santa Elena, San Ignacio, twin towns. Yes.
That's the right thing, right?
That's right, twin towns.
All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a tropic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cured ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
In 1988, it was communication. In 2000, it was AIDS. Men make a difference. In 2016, it was hands up for #HIV prevention. Join us as we commemorate World AIDS Day 2017 under the theme, The Right to Health. This year, the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Programme, the Ministry of Health, and Digicel invites you to join us as we recognize and honor people and families living with and affected by HIV/AIDS. On Friday, December 1st, join us at the Battlefield Park from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., where there will be the commemoration ceremony, live music, live art displays, games, and much more. There will also be free HIV testing at the designated sites nationwide. World AIDS Day 2017, the right to health. This message is being brought to you through the courtesy of the National AIDS Commission, the United Nations Development Programme, Ministry of Health, and Digicel.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every buckets. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand a pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better. Water the life.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
El manejo integrado de plagas como parte de un enfoque sustentable en producción utiliza diferentes estrategias de control.
Attention all Digicel prepaid customers. Digicel now has a new way for you to access all the prepaid services that you love. Our new prepaid menu is on your one-stop shop for everything prepaid. Checking your account balances, purchasing your favorite data plan, text bundles, and more just got easier. Accessing this new menu is quick and easy. Just dial *100#. A menu will pop right up on your phone with a list of all the available options. And you can still dial *100 for voice instructions or send a text using our shortcode options. Listen, all of these are super easy. Just choose which one works best for you. Because being prepaid is just that simple. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat to learn more about your new prepaid menu or visit our website at digital.bz/menu. Go beyond! Only with Digital.
The bigger, better network. Digital.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 14 minutes before 9 o'clock, and I gather that we're being viewed live in the Twin Cities.
Twin Towns.
Twin Towns of Cayo, Santa Elena, and San Ignacio. Muy buenos días, compañeros. 111-119, what is the channel? 119-111. Shared information, ladies and gentlemen, shared information, because very shortly we will be giving out free tickets for the grand raffle from German Gamesa and German Vega and Sons.
Yeah, so
but this morning we do have the presence of Mr. Ruben Campos, who comes here periodically to give us some political chat. We are talking this morning about the UDP Town Council slate and how they have been working to. They have been on the road campaigning for the municipal elections come March 7th. A lot of people out there, Ruben, saying, it's going to be very difficult for the UDP to win because Kevin is supposed to be doing so many streets. At least this is the chat out there. Kevin has been working, he has been doing this. How can the UDP put up some sort or create a momentum to break that impasse, to break that mentality that Kevin is doing such a wonderful job? And because if you don't break it, you won't be able to win. To try to get the UDP to come to victory in a huge manner.
Well, I don't know, Emmanuel, if I really fully agree with your statement.
No,
I don't really feel I agree with that the mayor, because of what he's doing, because we must stop and think that central government. Remember, the Prime Minister said a government for all. That the central government is sending monthly its subvention to the Orange Walk municipality for the mayor to use to work on these streets. So you're looking at UDP money from central government coming and invested in the streets in Orange Walk.
And all municipalities,
yes,
right?
And if you can
we have someone on the line.
Sorry, go ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Martinez. Morning, Ruben. Morning, Chicky.
Morning, my friend. Morning.
What's your man? I want sure red voter. I only got 2. Well, I got 5 sure votes. Right here, what part I call your farm. 5 red sure votes. But where they put me, where they hamburg me, out of me, I see the picture then behind me there just now, but where they throw me up, man, I only know 3 of the person name personally. I don't know the other balance people name. They come up with this road and find the back, they wrong, I think we're on the street, and find it then break away from wrong, man. I mean, we have to up the this road. They have to do one if it's all over by Albert Place, them here.
If you take one note of that, RC.
They're not fun, they come to the east and they come
You have to go see Mr. Bruya. Mr. Bruya wants to see them.
Where they call you from, the man that one lot of red there on your name.
Yes.
We want them come to know them. We want to know them. I don't care them personally. That I want Sambula and De La Fuente, but I don't know the other balance of people. Maybe I'm up there, I don't know them.
Okay.
You know, I got 2 new votes. Check it, tell you who they call.
Yes,
I got 2 new votes where next month at their birthday, and as their birthday, I'm going to register me.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
And to me, that's pure red man. If I put my hand, the red blood will come. I not see nothing when you and I don't know what I said about Kevin the work. The brother, you got some street out here in the Louisiana area were very, very bad. They didn't even try grade itself. You know what I mean? They didn't try grade it. The drain, they don't know when you clean on your tal. And I really want to see the candidate there. You know what I mean? I want to see them personally make I know them. Because I don't want to vote with somebody who I want to see them. You know what I mean? I have to vote for the 7. I know they vote for no 1 and this and 2 and that. The 7 and them, I want to see them. I want personal today, you know what I mean? I just want to know them.
Good.
Bye.
Thank you.
RC, the reason why I told that statement at you is very simple because, permit me.
Let me ask him thank you for calling. As Jackie had asked previously, how are they doing? They are still on the campaign in Orange Walk East, and they have not concluded. And I will convey your message to them to visit Al Belize Road, and they're already going in the other area that you have mentioned. But it is important to note that whilst our UDP candidates are going campaigning, these are new people. They're getting the feel of talking to people and listening to people. But you must ask the other question. Do you know who your current Orange Walk Town Council members are? What? And if you don't be surprised. They work in Belize City. They work out of Orange Walk. Yeah. So you won't see them in Orange Walk. So that is more reason why we are asking you. I personally ask you to vote for your UDP 7 because you will get to know who they are. They live in Orange Walk. They will be here to concentrate with the work that they will be entrusted on March 7. So that was a very good question to make that analogy of, I mean, you can't even see.
But he wants to see 7.
Well, of course, and we will ensure that they continue their campaigns on house to house because it is important for, at least out of courtesy, for people to know who you are and who you represent, and that is part of the campaign.
All right, RC1, we need to get off of this park. I will never get it, but make us share these 2 texts before we go there, right? It's a morning. I can testify how the people of the East receive the winning team because I walk with them, and I can tell you how they open their doors to them, invite them in their humble homes. The people share their concerns. They had 1 or 2 mad, but by the time the team moved from there, the homes pledged their support for the UDP 7.
Well, that's exactly what the caller is saying. Come and talk to me, visit me. And it goes back to the previous caller that said, you know, when you get elected, we need to come and talk to the people and listen to the people. So we need to continue that communication link for candidates, elected officials, to meet people on a one-on-one basis, to listen, or at least to have community meetings so that people may know what is happening. And as the last caller said, we want to know who you are. But for the record, the UDP candidates for Mayor, Philip de la Fuente. Then we have for councillor candidates, Derek Sambola, Armando Chile Osha, Yara Kal, Ajesha Cantun, Evan Williams, and Jose Cocom. Those are the UDP 7. And as the days come, of course, part of the campaign will be to get some flyers to distribute to your home so you can familiarize yourself much better with them. But be assured that this UDP 7 has a commitment from the heart to you and the people and Orange Walk as a whole. And that is very important when voting. You must have people who care about you and let it come from the heart so that they can continue to work for progress and development in Orange Walk.
RC, this one says, Mr. RC, it's the people's money they're using for the subvention for the municipalities and not the UDP money. It's political. And then I have here, sir, we have to be careful. He said development is very good. It is their duty, but it does not win votes. They need to take care of their people and their lives, especially their campaigners and ease taxes. People are usually thrown one side. Their big eyes and hearts is on the money for their self-enrichment. RC, we have to invite you back one next day because we need to give away some tickets for the Cayo district. We have from Belmopan, all the way, Salvapana, all the place there, all the way up from Roaring Creek to the twin towns of San Ignacio, Santa Elena, Benqueviejo del Carmen. So at this time, Cayo, that's what they say, pa? Cayo. We are making it very easy because this is from the Cayo district this morning. Give us a call at 302-2170 and tell us what's the date of the raffle. We did that here for Orange Walk as well, but we're doing it for the folks there in the Cayo district this morning. You can call us at 302-2170. What is the date of the raffle for you to get a chance to enter to win one of 10 Mabe Stove RC1 en español?
Bueno, sí, a todos nuestros hermanos y hermanas ahí en Santa Elena, San Ignacio, pueden llamar a 302-2170 para participar en la rifa que se va a llevar a cabo esa fecha en diciembre. Pero ustedes deben de llamar a el número telefónico que les leí para que tengan la oportunidad de ganar un boleto, porque van a tener la oportunidad de ganar uno de 10 estufas marca Mabe y también la oportunidad de conseguir un cupón de $50 que puede ser colectado con E&R Enterprises Limited, $50 para mercancía de estudios, school supplies. Así que invitamos a todos ustedes que están escuchando y mirando ahí en Santa Elena, San Ignacio, de llamar al número 302-2170 para tener esta oportunidad de participar en esta gran rifa que se va en la fecha. Y la pregunta es, ¿en qué fecha será rifado?
And it will be raffled right here on this same, this same station.
Pero qué fácil.
Yeah. 3 persons don't text me and I got the answer, RC, but they have to go on the phone.
Tienes que llamar 302-2170. Ok. 302-302-2170. Call us and tell us the date when the raffle is going to be held.
I almost mentioned it.
Yeah, and this is for people from the Cayo district. Cayo district start from, I have Wakalo coming in. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
La rifa de las estufas es el 15 de diciembre.
¿De dónde está llamando?
Pachacán.
¿Pachacán?
Sí.
Esta llamada es para la gente del Cayo district.
Del distrito de Cayo.
Vamos a tener una fecha para Pachacán, Corozal.
Corozal, sí.
We have one date for Corozal as well.
Sí, hay una fecha para Corozal. Para cada distrito hay una fecha donde pueden participar porque el día designado aquí en los estudios de Nortevisión habrá a barriles de cada distrito. Así que los participantes de cada distrito van a tener esa oportunidad de ser ganadores de uno de las 10 estufas a marca Mabe Stoves, cortesía de German Vega and Sons Imports Limited. Así que estén al tanto los de San Ignacio, Santa Elena. Pueden llamar a 302-2170 para poder participar y llamen ahora mismo.
Si vives en Roaring Creek, si vives en St. Matthews, si vives en Bullet Tree, si vives en Santa Familia, si vives en
Benqueviejo también.
Benqueviejo, si vives en San Ignacio, si vives en Socot, si vives cualquier parte del distrito del Cayo, créeme que esto es un ofrecimiento que te estamos haciendo y sería bueno que nos llames porque gratis consigues un billete, un ticket para la Run Rifa de 10 estufas.
Yeah, what date will be the raffle? Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Estoy hablando para la rifa de estufas, San Ignacio.
San Ignacio, estás llamando de San Ignacio. ¿Qué fecha va a ser la rifa?
El 15 de diciembre.
15 de diciembre. ¿Es correcto, Arci?
Correcto. ¿Su nombre, por favor?
Yeseni Yub.
Yeseni Yub. ¿Y su número telefónico?
Número telefónico. Sí, Yeseni mi número.
Tu número de teléfono.
Me da su número. Your number, please.
¿Cómo?
Su número. Su número de teléfono.
601.
601.
Ajá. 2102.
2102.
Sí.
De San Ignacio.
Está llamando de San Ignacio.
Sí.
Bueno, señora, su nombre será escrito en un ticket para poner en el barril que va a ser para Santa Elena, San Ignacio.
604.
O 604.
604. Ok. 604-2102. Bueno, gracias por su llamada.
Okay. One more, see, one
Okay.
more. How many stores will be raffled? How many stores will be raffled? It has to be from the Cayo district again. How many stores will be raffled, and that date is RCD?
The 15th.
Yeah. How many stores?
¿Cuántas estufas serán rifado el 15 de diciembre? ¿Cuántas estufas? Simplemente llame a 302-2170 y tendrá la oportunidad de poner su nombre en un ticket para poder ganar una de las estufas marca Mabe.
Get the opportunity to win one of these stoves raffled by German Vegan Sons Imports Limited, no, RC?
That's right.
German Vegan Sons Imports Limited, that will be raffled on the 15th of December. And like RC1 rightly mentioned, that we'll be raffling educational items from A&R Enterprises Limited as well, right?
That's right. A&R Enterprises Limited, a $50 coupon. And these will be raffled in each district separately.
Yeah.
So each district will have the opportunity.
Yeah, right. So they will have their different boxes, but all of them will be raffled right here on the same station.
That's right. Remember, they will be raffled in the studios here of Nortevisión, Canal 10.
Yeah, but each district will have their box, like you say, will have the box for Cayo.
Sí, habrá su caja particularmente para cada distrito, así que los participantes de cada distrito van a tener la oportunidad de ganar uno de los estufas marca Mabe y también ganar un cupón de $50 para artículos escolares de A&R Enterprises Limited. Y pueden ver en su pantalla, y si leen la pantalla, ahí les va a decir clarito cuántas estufas estarán rifando ese día. Así de que puede leerlo y llamar, porque la información está ahí. Y la pregunta es, ¿cuántas estufas serán rifado el día 15 de diciembre?
And this is for the Cayo district.
The Twin Town, Manuel?
Santa Elena,
San Ignacio, Santa Elena.
Okay, which one comes first, Santa Elena or San Ignacio?
Santa Elena comes
Santa Elena
first.
comes
It depends on which way you're going.
Okay, a trick question. Okay.
Pero ese está abierto para los, ¿cómo se llaman los aldeas?
Okay,
adjacent to Belmopan.
Yes, from Roaring Creek all the way to Benqueviejo del Carmen, todas las aldeas ahí de Cayo, el distrito de Cayo, Santa Elena, San Ignacio, pueden llamar a participar. 302-2170. La pregunta, ¿cuántas estufas serán rifadas el día 15 de diciembre?
And we got this call coming in, all right? Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, 10 stove.
¿De dónde está llamando?
10 stove. That is correct.
Yeah, the Cayo.
Yeah, where are you calling from?
Cayo.
Cayo, okay, Cayo. What part of Cayo?
Cayo San Ignacio.
San Ignacio.
San Ignacio.
Okay. What's your name?
Blanca Tul.
Blanca?
Tul, T-Z-U-L.
Oh, okay.
Sul.
Okay.
Okay. And
yeah, your telephone number?
625. 2984.
2984. Okay, Blanca, thank you.
2984.
Yeah, we got it. 2984.
We got it.
Thank you very much, Blanca, and your name will be in the Cayo box, and that will be on the 15th of December. RC, tomorrow we will be giving out for the Belize district.
Okay, that's good. So people in the Belize district tune into Nortevisión, and that is on Canal.
Yeah, we have different channels. We have the digital channels. We have different channels. But also on the 11 o'clock show this morning, we will continue the raffles for Cayo.
Okay.
11 o'clock this morning. Last on.
Good to go.
So, RC, it has been a pleasure. And we all like to remind everyone that this raffle is done by German Vegan Sons Imports Limited in conjunction with Gamesa Biscuits.
That's right.
And all the Costanza products, you pick them up when you go to the store and you get your ticket, ask your ticket. So, RC, has been a pleasure. It has been a very short time, you know, but
thank you for the invitation.
I'm sure that you'll be back.
Well, if that's so well, that's your invitation.
Yeah.
So have a great day and thank you very much for the invitation.
Yeah,
have a wonderful day.
Thanks, RC. Take us home, pa.
Pues yo le quiero dar las gracias a todos por su participación.
Can I make one interjection with your permission?
Go ahead.
Just a reminder that this coming Sunday, Benque Viejo del Carmen, the UDP will be having its UDP convention to select their candidates. I believe there are 15 candidates vying for councillor candidates in Benque Viejo del Carmen. Voting will be from 10 to 6. I think that is at La Cancha, right there.
Okay. Benque Viejo del Carmen.
This coming Sunday. Sí, las elecciones para elegir los candidatos consejeros del UDP va a ser este domingo en Benque Viejo del Carmen, en La Cancha, desde las 10 de la mañana hasta las 6 de la tarde. Así que todo benqueño está invitado para salir a apoyar. Y por supuesto, miembros del partido UDP, la familia y por extensión todos los apoyantes están invitados también este domingo.
Gracias de nuevo, compañeros. Gracias de nuevo por todo. Reconociendo la labor de los muchachos en el cuarto de control room. También le quiero dar las gracias a Chequi y al señor Rubén Campos, que ha tomado tiempo aparte para venir a platicar con nosotros hoy en este día. Así que recordándoles que este show se repite hoy por la noche a las 9 y de todas formas estaremos de vuelta con ustedes mañana a las 7 de la mañana, como siempre, fielmente. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
And I'm Robert Checker Usher. If the good Lord so will, we will be back tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in to the 11 o'clock show this morning when we're having more giveaways and the best in Belizean music. So we say hasta mañana.
Until we see each other again. Hasta luego, compañeros. Se cuidan mucho.